could lose my next 10 fights and it wouldn't, dim my history or anything. But this fight is important for me, not for anyone else. I'm doing this to prove to myself, I'm still involved in this game. I'm still getting better and I'm still very dangerous. So yeah, I'm doing this one for me.
JEJE Vibe.
It's JEJE Vibe.
On the money from Imama, and then that uppercut.
You know it's JEJE Vibe.
Oh, JEJE.
Can you feel the vibe?
I'm feeling it.
JEJE Vibe.
It's JEJE Vibe.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to JEJE Vibe.
We're back again.
It's been a while we talked about the combat world. Really, there hasn't been much exciting fights for me.
Me either.
So today we're going to be talking about Adesanya. Crazy.
Hey, how can you let your ass be whooped 3 times? Guy, wait till you they do.
This is 3 losses.
Back to back to back.
Consecutive losses for Adesanya right now. It's not looking good for Stylebender these days.
No, it's not. I think it's time he retires. Because if you get your ass whooped the 4th time, now it's becoming to look like a mockery.
You're becoming a journeyman. You're going to be like a stepping stone for all of this new guys coming. It's time for you to know. There's always a time for you to know, it's time for me to step out or bow out. And at this point, you've done amazing. You've been an amazing champion. But it's going to be hurtful to see you lose fights like this back to back. Don't want to see you go from that height, now look like, a journeyman. Too good for that. So
His time has come and it has ended.
it's not like Adesanya doesn't have it.
Oh, he does, but hey, then again, there are better up and coming now with better moves.
Crazy. Imagine you coming in after Anderson Silva. And having that fight with Anderson Silva, you were like the young version of Anderson Silva.
And Silva just able to duck under that left kick. 5 minutes down.
Ooh, that hurt. That did hurt. Don't think it didn't, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he does to people. Get you thinking, get you talking.
Adesanya forced to retreat. Silva attempts the flying knee and unable to land.
But right now, you're at that level where you met Anderson Silva. And you don't want to be that guy.
It's time to throw in the towel.
It's time for you to just say, okay, let me just go chill. For your health, I would say.
Not even for anything, but hey, because you're a bit with I guess I don't know what they call it. They were asking you questions about what's the difference between a champion and a legend.
There are a lot of champions in this world, but so less legends. What's the difference between the champion and the legend?
That's a good question. That is a good question, man. Hold up. Give me a second. That's a good question. What's the difference between a champion and a legend? Like, people throw legend around all the time. You know, you're a legend. Yeah, legend. I always just tell them one day, because I understand what I've done in this game, but I'm still in it. So yeah, I say one day I will be a legend. But to be a legend, what do you have to do? I think champion definitely isn't just defined by the belt. You know, there's guys in this game that I consider them champions, and they've never held a belt. But a champion is defined by character in and out of the octagon, in and out of the cage, the way they fight, the way they carry themselves. It doesn't have to be some fake bullshit, fake humble, like, oh, you know, holier than thou, a role model. Nah, I'm talking like someone who's real, someone who keeps it real. A champion. A legend goes beyond that. I'd say a legend in the game has to do with longevity. I'd say longevity or impact. What kind of impact have you had on the game? Yeah. And a champion, I'd say, is just how you carry yourself in and out of the cage. And a legend is the kind of impact, long-lasting impact you've had on the game. Thanks for that question. That was a good one.
And the last question for me, champ.
Like, bro. And I know that's how you feel when it comes to your response, but it's just simple. Like, you've done things in the UFC that will cement you as a legend.
Mm-hmm.
You're already a legend.
But now, if you continuously lose, then you will become nothing but a former champion.
That's all. That's all.
Well, Israel, you and I were just saying off camera, the thrill and agony of the fight game. I can't imagine what you must be feeling right now, but walk me through the emotions if you can.
Disappointed, yeah. I hate, disappointing my fans, my team. My team feel proud of me because of the work I put into this. But yeah, it's just the thrill and agony.
There's so much that we don't get to see. We don't get to see the ins and outs of a 16-week camp. We don't get to see the hard work. Some of us kind of know what goes into it, but if you wish the world could know one thing about this camp, this performance, the outcome, what would it be?
I don't think it's for them to know. You have to really be in it to know. It's only a privileged few will ever get to this point and understand, to be able to feel something so great, but also feel something so deep. And so, and again, it's a lovely game, but it's a stupid game at the same time.
Your legacy is cemented in the middleweight division. It always will be. It feels a little silly at this moment to ask you a question like this, but I have to ask where your head's at right now. What is next for you?
I don't know. I'll have to chill and then think about things. I'll relax first for a little bit, just help the teammates who have fights coming up, and yeah, see what I want to do. I was going to do that anyway, but, now I'm forced to. Shout out to Nasruddin for that.
And just your thoughts on his rise, his performance, and a win like this. What it does for his career, because you've been in this position before, you've done this to others. When you put yourself in his shoes, can you put into words what he must be feeling?
Oh, he's, must be excited, beat a guy like me. But again, I felt good. Round one, I was in control of everything. In hindsight, maybe I should have taken some time. I just didn't want him to rest because I knew he was tired. So I didn't want him to rest. But again, 2020.
And on that note, so we'll see you guys in the next one. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. You know it's JEJE Vibe.
We're vibing.
We are live, and a lot of followers from Russia asked you, do you want to change your division and go to light heavyweight?
No,
Try to.
I've always said that was a side mission. So middleweight's my weight class, and it's kind of boring without me. So it's time to get back in there and make it fun again.
And your prediction about Ankalaev and Pereira fight?
Poatan, Shama.
Thank you.
In the commentary movies and in the books, like these stories, when the hero comes back from the defeat and proves to the whole world that he is so special. You already proved in the fight with Poatan that you are so special, and what you feel in front of this important fight for you?
This is an important fight for me, but it's for me.